Hello and welcome to Ferreira Rugby on Ferreira Sport. For today's preview, Cheetahs versus Western Province in the Currie Cup, and a very interesting game because the Cheetahs are currently top of the Currie Cup table after the Pumas went down to the Lions last weekend, which means that they currently have a 2-point lead. But the Western Province have had a pretty good Currie Cup. They hammered the Bulls last weekend and a full-strength Bulls side as well, despite it being mostly their sort of Currie Cup side. They're currently sitting in fourth place, which means that a win for the Western Province could put them up as into about third. They can't get as high as for second or first. But a loss for them, and all of a sudden the likes of the Greek Crystal Lions will probably overtake them. For the Cheetahs, a loss for them could see the Pumas overtake them, or else a win for them could sort of further cement their position at top of the table. So it's 1 versus 4. It should be one of the better clashes of the weekend, and two pretty good teams, lots of cool players involved in the game as well. Before we look at the two teams, please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which of course is the Cheetahs, and a couple of changes there. And in the front row, Hinkus van Beek has come in. He'll be next to Marco Jans van Rensburg and Skulk Pereira. Rene Bernardo will partner captain Victor Sekikete. The loose trio is Khidi van der Merwe, Siwa Bolo, Oma, and then George Cornea comes into the side. A very exciting prospect, former Grey Blum player. He's about 21 years old these days. I think 2022 this year. He's one of the players that went overseas. I think it was Marseille that he joined, or Clermont, or I think it was one of those. He went overseas and then sort of came back when a lot of players came back. And we haven't seen enough of him really, but very exciting prospect. So hopefully we can see some more of him this season. Ruan Pino will partner Sia Masuku, who is in his last season at the Cheetahs before he moves down to the Sharks. Minio Hartzenberg, Daniel Cassenda, the two wings. Renaud Fortin, Robert EBERSOHN, who will be making his 100th appearance for the Cheetahs at outside centre. Well, for the Cheetahs, not necessarily all of them have been outside centre. Most of them have been, though, to be fair. And then Cohen Jasper at full back. Off the bench, Louis van der Westhuizen, Ngobasizwe Mkole, Lawrence Victor is the front row. Reserve front row is Wanelo Zito, Friedel Olivier, Daniel Martins in a 6-2 split. Then you got Rowan Courier and David Brits as your two backline replacements there. For the Western Province, they've got a very important quarterfinal kicking 2 hours after this, so it's very much the Currie Cup side. But a couple of nice big players in there, the likes of Caden Bromikis and Andrew Hugo Fenter, Junior Pokamela, Godlin similar are sort of your go-to players, as well as somebody like Jean de Jong. So if you look at the front row, we have got Quenzo Blaster, Andrew Hugo Fenter, Lee Marvin Mazabuko, Dylan DeLu, who's getting quite a lot of traction, a lot of people very impressed what he's been doing, the youngster, and he had a brilliant debut try for the Western Province, and all of a sudden people are sort of sitting up and going, well, who is this player that we now, and how excited can we get about him? So he has captained the under-20s at Western Province, so he's an exciting prospect as well, leader as well, which we want to see. He'll partner Connor Evans in that second row. Then Junior Pokamela will hit up that loose trio next to Jared Taylor. Keke Marabe will be at eighth man. Godlin similar will partner his halfback partner, Jean-Luc Duplessis, who starts at fly half. You then got a debut for Lloyd Costa over on that right wing. Clayton Blomikis at the fullback, and Luke Berger at number 11. Damien Marcus will make his first off for Western Province. He's next to experienced campaigner Jean de Jong in the centres. Chad Solomon, Leon Lyons, Corner Wielbach, the reserve front row. RJ Smith is back into the mix and will come off the bench. That's a nice sort of player to be able to bring on. Low now, Thomas Bursey, the very exciting scrum half, who made his debut actually against the British and Irish Lions for the Stormers / Western Province. Yuri Mattia, Duncan Sol will round out the rest of the team. It's a good Western Province side, and they're playing some nice rugby. And I think the nice thing about them, I think as a union, they're playing with confidence. They just believe in what they're doing. And I think that despite the fact that they're going up against a very good Cheetahs outfit, they'll back themselves. They won't be afraid to have a go. They won't be afraid to really sort of try and find a result over in Bloemfontein. The home advantage does put Cheetahs as the favourites, so difficult to say which way this will go. As a Lions fan, I'd really like to see the Cheetahs probably doing the job against Western Province, allow the Lions to try and move into that top four. However, Cheetahs lost, for example, the Pumas lost this weekend, could try and sort of even up the table, for example, and suddenly mean that all the teams could be potentially a bit more sort of catchable, which would blow the entire sort of top four right open. At the moment, there are 14 points separating first and seventh, but I think it's 6 points separating third and seventh. So It's going to be quite an interesting Curry Cup to see who makes those semi-finals. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.